Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse for tonight's Northeastern Conference girls basketball game between the home team Beverly Panthers, who come in with a record of 8 wins, 7 losses, winners of 5 out of their last 6 games, and the visiting Peabody Tanners, who come in with an impressive record of 16 wins, 1 loss, and they've won 12 in a row. Their only loss coming to a very strong Natick team out of the Dual County League. So, Dom, if there's ever a big game tonight, this is the test.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the one you kind of figure out where the Panthers are at. You know, they've beaten Swampscott, who's near the top of the NEC in the other conference, the South, and they've looked very, very good lately. But like you said, this is the rubber meets the road. We're going to see where they're at right now. Absolutely.
And
also the reason why we talked about the last 2 games, we said it must-win games because you don't know what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, and like I said, they've won 5 out of their last 6 games, so Beverly's playing very well. Their only loss in the last 6 games came from a very strong Amesbury team, and they played them very tough up in Amesbury. So they could just as easy be 6 in a row right now also.
Yeah, and to start this season off, we didn't know what we'd see, and we talked about it to be a feeling out process and what is the team going to do without Alyssa. And I think over the past, as you said, they've won 5 of the last 6. Lately, they've hit their stride and they've realized what they need to do, what each individual player's role is now without Alyssa. So I think this team is really hitting its stride right now, and they are better than their record. I'll tell you that right now.
I agree. They started off very, very tough, and they had a tough schedule at the beginning. They weren't playing that well, but they're starting to gel.
Yes.
Especially the last 2 games. They won Tuesday night in Medford, 55-40. Over a pretty good Medford team, and that was sparked again by Haley Anderson.
Yep.
Topping her career high of 31. She scores 32 on Tuesday night, after her 31-point performance on Friday against Everett. Yep. So she's on a roll right now.
Yeah, as we said, you can see it on your graphic there, Boston Globe Player of the Week, one of the players of the week with that 31.5 points. And Bernard on the other end there, averaging 14 points, 8.5 rebounds, and she's been a big part of also Haley's success scoring too, because if Tia gets hot, then you can't focus on Haley as much. And yeah. I think that's going to be a key tonight. And even though they've played better basketball lately, we've still seen them kind of get off to slow starts sometimes and then explode later in the second half. They cannot afford to have a slow start tonight.
Correct. And you said that earlier before we came on camera here. And I spoke. I said tonight's the night that you're going to see a very, very well-coached Peabody team. And I'm sure they've scouted Beverly.
Yep.
I'm sure they've seen what Haley's done the last 2 games. But what you said, and I agree 100% with you, is Tia needs to stay hot like she has.
Yes. Because, and especially early on. We saw it in that last game we were here for. It did take a little bit while for everyone else to go, and they were helped out right away by, in transition, they just lost where Haley was. She got that quick, she hit a couple of threes right off the bat, if you remember that game.
Yep.
And that I don't think Peabody's going to let that happen tonight.
No, they're too well coached.
Yeah.
I know a couple of the coaches down there. They've been here for years and years. They used to help Beverly resident Jane Heil, who used to coach over there. I'm going to say probably at least 20 years or more. I actually see her in the crowd right now. Obviously coming to see her home team, Beverly Panthers, and then as well as the team she used to coach in Peabody. So this is a very good, team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're ranked in. What is the Globe has them ranked? They're ranked 19th right now in the Boston Globe, 25th in the Boston Herald.
Right, and if the tournament started tomorrow, they'd be the number 2 seed currently in Division 1,
just behind
right
Belmont.
Behind Belmont.
Yeah,
there's your standings right there. You can see Peabody, 6-game lead up and over Classical, 16-1. 5-game lead in the conference.
Yeah, Peabody looks like right now they look like they're in a different class of their own.
Right, exactly. Them in Swampscott, but again, Swampscott the 2 losses, but one of them is to this Beverly team.
It is. I would say it was to the Beverly team that wasn't playing as well as they are now either.
Right, and I agree. And I talked to a couple of the Beverly girls, when I first got here, and they're not afraid. They're not afraid. They're just going to come out and play their game. And you know something? They're the underdogs. So they got nothing to lose, and they can just come out and play hard.
Playing with house money.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, hey, if they play like they did the last 2 games especially, against Everett and then against Medford the other night, they're going to stay in this game, from start to finish.
Yeah.
So tonight we actually have Teacher Appreciation Night. So each player has a looks like a little bouquet of flowers for a special teacher of theirs, and we'll sit back here and watch.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Faculty and Staff Appreciation Night. At this time, we are going to introduce our players and introduce their guests that they've chosen to honor tonight. We're going to start off with number 12, freshman Grace Coughlin, and her guest, Miss Laura Collins.
Perfect.
Freshman number 10, Lindsay Gannon, and her guest, Mr. Pat Henneberry. Number 32, freshman Angelina Mazzoni, and her guest, Mr. Kevin Kelty. Number 5, sophomore Sydney Anderson, and her guest, Miss Adrienne Manis. Sophomore Kira Dunleavy, and her guest, Miss Elizabeth Drinkwater. Sophomore number 13, Sophia Nancy, and her guest, Miss Tish Schellenberg. Number 15, sophomore Kylie McCarthy, and her guest, Mr. Stan Sturgill. Number 3, junior Haley Anderson, and her guest, Mr. Steve Lund. Number 24, junior Shea Barker, and her guest, Miss Melissa Ward. Number 22, junior Tia Todd, and her guest, Mr. Blake Gilson. Number 23, junior Yana Koshian, and her guest, Gunnar Smith. Number 30, senior captain Brooke Bakey, and her guest, Ms. Charlotte Arenas. And number 21, senior captain Sabrina Beaudry, and her guest, Mr. Billy George. Let's hear it for our faculty and staff. All right, now the starting lineups for Peabody, led by head coach Dan McKean. Number 2, Brooke Bodas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse for the starting lineups. First for Peabody, you have number 2, Brick Otis. Number 3, Catherine Manning. Number 12, Christina Rosengnall. Number 22, Colleen Crotty. And the center, number 24, Liz Zader. They're coached by Stan McKean. And like I said, he's been there for years and years, especially as an assistant under Jane Heil. So very familiar with this Peabody system. So Beverly, the starters will be number 13, Sophia Hemsey.
Yep. And she's always key in games now without Alyssa because she's one of the only girls who can post up inside and be able to grab rebounds. Tia does it a little bit, but they usually put Tia on one of the biggest people that they fear offensively scoring, so you never know where Tia is going to be on the floor.
Absolutely.
So Hemsey's the one that's going to post up inside.
And the rest of the starters, number 15, Kylie McCarthy. Number 22, Tia Bernard. Number 21 is Sabrina Beaudry. And number 3 is Haley Anderson. Now we will have the ROTC present the colors, and we'll stand for the national anthem. Wow, a great national anthem there by one of the Beverly High School students on his trumpet. I believe his name was Eli Younger.
You always got to like the different things that they do for the national anthem. You never know what they're going to do.
Yeah,
sometimes they have someone singing. I've seen them with a trumpet now a couple of times.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, something good on board.
If you go to 9 out of 10 Northeastern Conference teams, it's always a tape deck. They just hit it. At Beverly, you either have someone singing it, someone playing it.
You got the ROTC there too.
Yeah, every game they're here. Yeah. Every single game. Over at in Peabody tonight, Beverly's ahead of Peabody currently 12-8. That's still in the first quarter. So, Dom, here we go. Beverly, like I said, 8-7, 5 games remaining. They need to win 2 out of the next 5. They have, obviously, a very tough Peabody team tonight. And then next week they have Revere, who comes in with a 9-6 record. Then they play Thursday night against, I want to say it was Marblehead. You're right. Marblehead's a 500 team. And then they're going to have the first round of the tournament against Masconomet. and then they'll play either the winner or loser depending on how they do, and that's either Revere or Bishop Fenwick. So it's going to be a tough road for them.
It is, and that's why we said those other 2 games were must-wins.
So Beverly wins the tip. Here's Haley quickly for a 3 off the rim, no good. Nice rebound there by Bernard. Haley comes up short again, and Peabody's off and running.
Didn't work that time, but you'll like to see that they're getting the ball to Haley early, and she actually had some good looks.
Yeah, she had 2 wide open looks right there, just couldn't knock them down. Looks like Beverly playing man. Girl to watch is number 24, their center.
Zader.
Yeah, she's put up many, many double-doubles this year. There she is early, getting a rebound, putting one off the glass, no good. Beverly being very patient here on offense. Peabody playing their patented 3-2 zone. They're going to get out on the shooters. There's Tia with a wide open look, but just can't knock it down.
Yeah, Tia early on taking that shot.
Yeah, they pound it down to Zader.
I expect that to be a common thing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
definitely got the size.
All right, McCarthy all the way up the floor, and she got it.
Nice play there by Kylie.
And Kylie, another one who's really come on this past 5 or 6 games, got herself into the starting lineup now as well.
That foul is a number 22, Colleen Crotty, her first. And McCarthy's going to try to finish off the 3-point play. No good, and it's rebound Zader.
Yeah. Couldn't quite finish it off, but that's a great move by Kylie to aggressively just attack the hoop. Didn't matter the numbers that were down there. She knew she could get it.
Nice box out there by Tia.
Yep.
And here we go, and McCarthy flying up the court. She's got Haley on the corner for a 3. No good. So Haley's got 3 wide open looks, and
can't knock him down.
Maybe she got a little jitters right now, but maybe they can start falling soon.
I don't suspect she'll ever get gun shy though about putting them up.
No. I'm sure Coach Stanchel just tells her, you got the open look, you fire away.
Yeah.
I've seen
Peabody not making it happen either on their side, by the way.
Peabody coming out very cold also. But you know something, and I know I've heard you and Coach Donovan talk about this during boys' game. Beverly High School is one of the hottest places to shoot a basketball. Especially a visiting team. You got the wide open, behind each net. So maybe Peabody's going to struggle from the outside tonight. We'll see. Yeah, you had one ref underneath call a jump ball, and then you had the referee up top call a foul.
Yeah, they're going to convene right here, I think.
Yeah, it looked like a great block.
Nope, they're going to say foul on Hemsey.
It's like they're going to reset the shot clock to 14 seconds.
Saying, just looking on the floor right now, Peabody has a significant size advantage.
Yeah, and they're going to keep pounding into Zader.
Yeah, right now it's not working, though. Zader's not knocking down her shots.
And I'll tell you something, what a play there by Sophia. So, obviously she's not going to block her shot.
No.
So the shot goes up, she turns around,
boxes
her out, she gets a nice jump ball and Beverly ball.
Yeah. That's what you're going to have to do tonight if you're going to stay in this game. Good fundamental basketball, and you can't give up any freebies because, as we said, we already know that they have a big size advantage. So you've got to be fundamentally sound, boxing out.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a little fight there. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Haley for a hold. It's going to be Haley's first foul, second on the team.
It was Haley and Crowder going at it. Beverly's showing a press.
And Peabody's going to break it very easily.
Well, Haley's going to get back, though, and make it a little more difficult.
Nice play there.
Yeah. Was that Crotty again who tried to take that? It was. Crotty probably would have been better off realizing she had tripled herself into a little bit of trouble and giving it up.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Peabody
plays. This is a great job by Haley, by the way, getting back there.
Peabody plays ferocious defense here.
Yeah.
But here's a foul, number 3, Catherine Manning, her first, second on the team. I've seen a couple games this year that Peabody played, as well as talked to many people, and they're, I'm not going to say best, but probably one of their better players is the sixth man, number 5, Okinawa. Yeah, she's only a freshman. And I'll tell you, the games I saw, she goes out and scores 15, 20 a game, dishes out 10 assists. So
we'll see her soon.
Yeah. She usually comes in around the 4-minute mark. Here's Sabrina from just inside the 3. That's an air ball. That's a rebound by Peabody, and they're off and running.
You can see Beverly looking a little bit uncomfortable right now on offense.
Yeah, that's going to be Sophia's second foul. And I'm sure Coach Stansel's going to have to go to the bench early.
Yeah, not good right there. You cannot have Sophia in foul trouble in a game like this.
But you know something? They just put up at Sophia's first foul. See, I have a feeling they didn't call her foul on her in that first one. But I could be wrong. Here's a second free throw. Is good by number 12, Christina Rosendahl. And it's a 2-1 ball game here. It's like a hockey score with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's a nice drive by Sabrina inside, off the glass and in by Sabrina Beaudry.
So for both Beverly, trying to go aggressive on the other end, swatted away. Going to go out of bounds.
Great hustle there by Sabrina. All over the court. Otis passes it into Rosendahl, inside to Zaitis, and she goes up and in for 2.
Took her a couple of tries, but Zader's on the board there. The third or fourth time they tried to pound that in, but it works. Sophia inside, not going to go. Tia out of nowhere. Is she going to come up with that ball? No, she's not.
Nice hustle there. It's going to be Peabody basketball.
It was quite the try by Tia there. She came out of nowhere to try and get that basketball.
If you notice the last couple times down the court and into the game is Okinawa.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
What I said, right around the 4-minute mark, 3:40 left here in the first.
She replaces Brooke Hodas.
But the last couple times Beverly's come down the court, Peabody in their patented 3-2 zone, and as soon as they pass it to a wing, you have one of their girls on the wing right in the shooter's shirt. Haley catches the ball and there's already a girl in the shirt, as well as McCarthy when she got the ball in the wing. So
sort of kind of a prayer 3, but there's Zader there.
Yeah, Zader's dominating the boards right now.
Yep.
It's going to be a foul on Sabrina Beaudry, her first. That's going to be the third on the team. We're going to say Sophia's only got 1 foul.
Guess who? Zader. No. Okinawa then comes up with a rebound.
Oh, she traveled there.
Yeah, they didn't see it, didn't call it. Oh, another opportunity.
We might have a travel first. Yeah, we do.
All right.
Yeah, it looked like she
Good
took
call.
a little Euro step.
Good call.
So Beverly ahead 4-3, 3:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Yeah, both teams come out very cold.
Despite the second half second chance opportunities on that, still 4-3.
It is Okinawa with a very quick hands.
Getting in the way of that pass intended for Haley.
Sabrina, nice move to the middle. She's going to be fouled beforehand. Yeah, looked a little early. It's going to be foul on Rosendahl, her first. Going to be third on the team, and Beverly ball underneath. Yeah, quick hands there by Crotty.
Yep, on the other end. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a nice hustle there by Kylie, but she was out of bounds.
Yeah, but Crotty looked like she missed a little bit of a bunny right there. Both teams just really cold right now. Pounded inside. Zader, no.
Yeah, Zeta's having a rough night right now.
She is. Sabrina thought about attacking inside. Now Tia from outside.
There
Got
we go,
it.
Tia.
There we go.
That's what we need right there. Big shot there by
And now
Tia.
Sabrina's going to come up with a steal. Haley, quickly, there was two people right on Haley right there as she tried to drive.
Yeah, they're right in Haley's shirt. Now there's a nice steal by Okinawa.
Yep.
Trying to get. Yeah, coast to coast, easy layup for Okinawa. And we're going to have a timeout, Beverly. And looks like Coach Stanchel not happy right there with that turnover. And for them to beat a team like Peabody at 16-1, they can't afford many turnovers like that.
No, and one of the – I think right now everything, for the most part, just not shooting well, both teams, a little bit cold. But sometimes when Beverly's offense has struggled, a lot of it has been based on turnovers. Mm-hmm. They get a little bit careless with the basketball. And, yeah, you cannot afford that tonight against this team. Right,
exactly. And you can't give the Peabody second and third opportunities. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get those rebounds away from Zader.
Yeah.
But, hey, just put a body on her, box out, and you'll get a couple over the back calls.
And hopefully, maybe they can get some drives inside and maybe force Zader into some foul trouble. That'd be good as well.
It looks like right now that Peabody leaves the middle open on defense. So if Beverly comes up and you got Beaudry at the top and you got McCarthy and Haley on the wings, either Beaudry fakes to a corner. She can drive to the middle. She's got a couple nice hoops. One wasn't, was called for a foul beforehand. So Hemsey's also gotten the ball down there. A couple nice shots, just wouldn't fall. So. And
we saw Kylie's drive pretty much all the way up through.
Right, yeah. Over in Peabody, the Beverly boys are ahead of Peabody currently.
There's Sabrina
27-19.
Nice. I'll tell you, that little stop short, little kiss off the glass is working right now for Sabrina.
And just what I just said. Yeah, I just said that
Sabrina,
a minute ago. Yeah.
Sabrina goes all the way down on the other side and swats it away, too.
Because if you notice, the Peabody team is
leaving
more concentrated on Haley on the corner and Kylie on the corner. You give a little fake to one side, and it looks like Sabrina's going to have a wide open layup.
Zader
misses again.
Yeah,
it's, Hemsey's going to pick up her second foul. So Sophia picks up her second, fourth on the team. And I'm sure Coach Stanchel's either going to have to go to Brooke Bakey or maybe Sydney Anderson.
Yep.
Zader, she could have had a third there.
She could have.
Yeah, Sophia could have got a third there, but
got away with that. Boy, I tell you, that's going to be the matchup all night.
Yeah.
Zader just pounding it down low. And right now she's not getting them to fall. But forcing Sophia into some foul trouble as well, though.
See, there it is in the middle right there.
Yep.
And Sophia just coming up a little short. That's all right. She's got to get the ball up and over Zader.
Yep.
But again, that middle is going to be wide open. Here's Okinawa. Nice move. No good. And there's Zader with a rebound up and in for two.
That's the killer right there.
9-7 Beverly, 1:13 remaining in the first quarter.
Well, I'd say Okinawa is aggressive on defense, too.
Very quick. Very quick. Here's Beaudry in the corner. Shot up. And good. Sabrina Beaudry pushes the lead up to 4.
Sabrina's having herself a good night right now.
And Okinawa breaks the press. Oh,
nothing
nice
there.
Play there by Sophia. She draws the charge. And I'll tell you something, Dom, right there, that's some guts on Sophia with a second foul, and she just stood right in there and took the charge.
She did. I was just thinking on the other end, we saw the third Panther girl come up and right away, and I was thinking Okinawa doesn't have it anymore. She thought she was going to have an easy basket, but not anymore.
Here's Beaudry again, no good, and that's going to be a rebound by Manning. Rosignol kicks it over to Crotty.
Inside to Zader. Turn around, nothing.
That's got to be her 10th shot tonight already.
Yeah.
Here's Sabrina
long
from 3, no good.
Tia with a save. Tried to throw it off Manning, but couldn't get it. And that's how the quarter's going to end. And it's going to end with the Panthers in front right now, 11-7.
Yeah, they got a nice little lead, 11-7. Both teams very cold shooting right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the shooting percentages right now, but I know Beverly's missed a bunch of shots, and I can tell you Peabody has missed a ton, especially inside with Zader. But I'm sure that's Coach McKean's game plan is, Beverly's small. We're just going to pound it down to Zader all night long.
Yeah. And this is something that we've seen a lot of. Peabody, Beverly has played really good defense, but on the other end, this is a ferocious defense as well for Peabody.
Yeah, it's turning into probably a low-scoring game tonight. 11 points for Beverly, only 7 for Peabody.
And when Beverly explodes, a lot of the time it's outside shooting. It's Haley, it's Tia getting hot from three-point range, and it looks like Peabody, and you talked about how they're leaving the middle sort of wide open. They are very focused on the shooters.
Yeah, right. And tonight Beverly's got the 11 points. Like we said earlier, Haley's coming in with back-to-back 30-point nights. Tonight she's been held scoreless in the first quarter. She's 0 for 3 from the floor. 3 quick shots at the beginning, and then now it looks like every time she gets the ball, boom, there's someone on her.
Yeah, right now, it's a lot of the time it's been like since Okinawa came into the game, it's Okinawa in her face.
Correct, right. And I think that they're just going to continue doing that, and that's going to keep the middle open. So hopefully you're going to see Sabrina drive to the middle, either Tia and Sophia.
And that's that shot that, honestly, Sabrina uses pretty much all season. It's kind of the shot she loves to drive inside, stop a little short, and put up the little floater. So I think she's going to have plenty of chances to do it tonight. She's hit a bunch of them already.
Here's
Haley.
Sydney from the corner. That's Sydney.
Yeah,
that's Sydney Anderson that time.
Sydney.
They kind of look alike.
They do.
But Sydney with the first 2 points for Beverly here in the second quarter. Here's Okinawa, strong drive to the hoop.
By the way, that's Brooke Bakey in the game right now because Sophia has to sit because she's found herself in a little bit of foul trouble. Yeah. Oh, Okinawa gets her hand in the passing lane again. That's the third time that's happened.
Yeah, you said that earlier, that she is quick as a cat out there.
Yep. Inside. Looks like Manning. She's going to have it go out of bounds, but it's off a Panther player.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach McKeon not happy. Yeah. I saw the same thing.
I thought that was a foul, too.
It looked like Tia kind of got her back of the head a little bit, but there's no call there. He is inside to Manning. Manning is going to get fouled. Yeah. This time it is going to be by Tia. That's going to be Tia's first foul.
Clear foul. By the way, Zader is on the bench right now for Peabody. Maybe not much to make of that. Maybe they just want to get a rest.
Yeah, hey, I mean, she's got 4 points, but I think she's probably like 2 for 12 from the floor.
Yep, well, maybe they're trying to switch up the game plan then. Maybe they want to go with a little bit of a smaller lineup.
Manning hits the first.
Just something to watch. See how that plays out.
And Manning drains them both.
Yep.
Oh, actually, they got to call a violation on the shooter. So it's going to be no basket on that second. So it's going to remain 13-10.
Yep. Stepping over the line on her shot.
So you got Haley running the point right now. And look at Okinawa.
Yeah, Okinawa tried to trap her right there. She recognized that Haley had given up her dribble.
Yeah, there's a block and foul there.
Clearly.
That's on Crotty. It's going to be her second. And that's going to be the 5th on the team.
Both teams have 5 fouls right now.
Yep. So it looks like Coach Stanchel, maybe after that first quarter, is going to try to change it up. Like I said, it looks like he's got Haley at the point, got Sabrina in the corners. And then, maybe moving the ball around, trying to free up Haley for a couple shots. But here's Tia from a long-range 3. No good. Nice shot there by Tia.
It rattled around.
But again, wide open shot. I'll take that all night long.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you got to take that shot. Especially with how ferocious this defense has been. I mean, easy looks have been hard to come by. Travel.
Nice defense there by Brooke Bakey. 13-10 Beverly, 6:15 remaining here in the first half.
Sabrina gives it up to Haley. Oh, I thought she was going to take that shot.
That's Sydney.
Oh, it's Sydney. I keep messing that up.
I know them because they're my nieces, so
I know
who they are.
I know you do.
You got Sydney's the lefty, Haley's the righty. Here's Okinawa. Nice, quick first step up and in for 2.
I believe that's her second basket of the game so far. Peabody now within 1.
Haley stops, pops,
Drains
bang
it.
for 2. Just inside the 3-point line, and
Yep.
Haley's on the board for 2 points.
You knew it was only a matter of time. Nice job there, by the way, for her to be able to create her own shot. A little step off and then stop and pop. Driving inside. I couldn't see who that was, but looks like she was going to get a good look, but she couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, it looked like that was Rosendahl again, and she missed that easy layup. Here's Sydney at the top of the key. She stops, she pops. No good, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Peabody basketball. Zeta's back into the game. It looks like Sophia's going to come right back in, too.
Yep. As soon as Zeta goes in, they're going to...
Over in Peabody, Beverly boys are ahead 37-22. Sounds like they're pulling away now. And Zeta, yeah, that was a travel there. I guess that's what happens when you have your 6'2" center bringing the basketball up the court.
I thought that was weird, too. Why is Zeta bringing the ball up?
Not sure.
I don't think she knew what you...
I think that's why she traveled.
I think she was like, when did we ever practice this?
There's Sabrina on the corner. Haley, top of the key. And they're right in her
I was
shirt.
to say, it draws immediate attention
Yeah.
of 2 blue shirts.
Here's Brooke for 3. No good, and rebound Zeta. Strange again. They got Zeta at the top of the key.
Zeta's way out there.
Maybe they're going to pound it into Okinawa, and they do.
Yeah. And then she kicks it out, and a 3-pointer is good.
Long 3-pointer there by Rosendahl, and it's a tie ball game at 15. 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's Sophia. Looks like she traveled there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this Peabody team, you can tell. I mean, they have some offensive power. They're just not falling tonight. But I tell you, their defense is ferocious.
It is.
I mean,
very rarely does it seem like anyone is ever out of position.
Right.
Beverly's had to really work for any shots that they've taken tonight.
Yeah, and that's what happens. They're playing the 3-2 zone, you know, so they're very active. As soon as the ball goes to a wing, you got one girl in, you know, whoever's shirt, whether it's Haley or Sabrina or Kylie. The ball goes in the middle now. Now they're starting to collapse in the middle. So at the half over in Peabody, at the Peabody High School, Beverly at the half leads 40-24. Big victory they need over there. I believe they're 9-5. I think tonight's win would punch their ticket for the tournament.
Magic's just 1.
Yep.
The magic number for the boys is 1, 2 for the girls.
So Beverly hanging tough. You know, the big thing tonight, I think, with Beverly is they have. You know, Peabody's going to go on a run. And Beverly has to sustain that run and just make sure it's not like a 15-0 run. You know, just slow the game down like they have been, and just keep playing tough defense. Here's Okinawa. Strong move to the hoop, up and in for 2.
Okinawa's starting to go off a little bit now, too.
You know, about her, you know, watching, I mean, obviously she's a very good basketball player, but she's kind of looks a little awkward to me. But, I mean, she's got some great moves.
Well, she is just a freshman.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. You know, I mean.
Expected a little awkwardness.
Right. But look at her. She's the first one up the court.
Asking for the ball, working against Sabrina.
Nice pass over to Zeta. Zeta's going to go up. Oh, yeah, that's going to be Sophia's 3rd foul. Coach Dancer's going to have to rest her.
Yeah, that's a problem. And, I expect that Tia then is going to have to probably be the one that's going to guard Zader.
Yeah,
she's the only one I can think of who can really match. Well, the closest on this Beverly team to being able to match the size of Zader.
Yeah, the other thing that that you might want to think. I mean, Peabody has hit one outside three-pointer by, I believe that was Rosendahl. She hit that three. They're going to pound it down low. So maybe Coach Stanchel at halftime or something's going to switch something up, whether to go to a 2-3 zone or something, and just collapse down the
You almost never see them play zone, but this might be the one game that they might need to.
I mean, especially with Sophia in trouble. At least, maybe front Zader and have someone right behind her, double team her down low, and, make them hit them from the outside. But we'll see. I mean, they're still in the game, only down 17-15. Here's Haley from a long three from the corner, no good.
Okinawa gives it up to Zader. Yeah, listen, if you want to let Zader take that shot, you let her take that shot all day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, you got Haley wide open.
Yep.
Nice pass there by Tier, and Haley's up and in for two.
Nice. Probably the easiest bucket we've seen, and now Peabody trying to run. Yeah. Okinawa on the floor. Sabrina gets the charge.
And that's going to be Okinawa's second foul, and I believe both her fouls on offensive.
I was just about to say, you talked about the awkwardness. Yeah. She does play sometimes a little out of control.
Correct.
And that's why that's the second time now that she's going to get a charge. And again, the second time, honestly, that you could see it coming a mile away.
Yeah. And like you said, she's only a freshman.
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to happen. So you got McCarthy at the top of the key here.
She thought about Tia, but someone got their hand in the passing lane.
Okinawa playing tough defense.
Yeah. She is relentless. Sabrina thought she was going to take that right away.
You only got 5 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah. You got to put it up.
Someone's got to put it up.
And they're not going to get it off.
No.
You got to let them know. I think that's the bench's job. When they see that shot clock down to 10, need to let the girls know on the floor.
I'm not sure what happened in the corner over there. Maybe Sabrina didn't have a full handle on the pass.
Peabody breaks that press quickly. She's got a wide open layup there for number 23, Leon.
Not going to get it, but she's going to get a foul. I think it was Tia.
Yeah, her second foul. That's going to be the 7th on the team. It looks like Georgia Leon's going to shoot 2. First one's no good.
Yep.
The second one's good.
Yep.
Peabody 18, Beverly 17.
This might be Peabody's first lead of the game, actually. The second time, yeah, you're right. They did pull ahead one other time.
Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Here's McCarthy on the wing.
Oh.
Haley, nice move. That's a nice move right to the middle. And that was open. That was open.
It was.
And that's what she's got to do. Take the ball to the hole, and hopefully they'll fall.
It looked good off her hands, too, but just didn't want to fall.
It looked like a travel there. Yeah. But no, be Manning for 2.
Strong move by Manning there.
That is going to be their biggest lead of the game, up 3.
Haley, long 3, no good.
This is where Beverly's got to sustain this little run here. If they can go into the half, only down 5 or 3, they'll be in good shape for the second half.
Zader up over everyone. Loses control, though.
There's a long 3-pointer there by Hodis. And just like that, that's a 6-point lead for Peabody.
All right, Panthers need a basket real bad now going into the half.
Here's Tia for 3.
Long 3, no good.
That's going to be a nice rebound there by Manning.
Backcourt? Come on, ref.
Oh, it's going to be a foul on Beverly. Wow.
That would.
Yeah, that didn't look like a foul to me, but that's going to be Kylie's first foul, and it's going to be the 8th team foul, so she's going to shoot 1-on-1.
It should have been backcourt before that, too.
Yeah, it looked like a backcourt. It definitely did.
I think it might have been twice, actually, that she stepped over that line. Stanchel was screaming for it. That's all I'm pointing.
Oh, you're going to have a violation there on Peabody, and it's going to be Beverly ball.
Zader way too early.
So you got 32 seconds remaining here. Beverly should hold for probably the last shot here. The shot clock was never reset.
Yeah.
So, but it didn't
Boy,
matter.
A long three.
But Brooke Bakey drains a three-pointer there.
A much-needed three for the Panthers. Uh-oh. In danger. Oh, Tia gets her hands in the pass.
You got Haley up. Oh, you had Haley wide open up court.
Well, she got pushed from behind a bit.
And that's going to be a foul on number 3, Catherine Manning. And I believe that is their 6th foul. Oh, no, maybe it's 7th foul. It is 7th foul. It's going to be one-on-one for Tia, so she can cut this lead to 1.
The board's actually saying it's on Leon.
Oh, it did. All right. So
listen, I agree with you. I didn't think it was Leon.
Tia's free throw is good.
Bounced around a lot, but they all count the same way. Okinawa looks like she's ready to check back into the game. Yep.
23-21.
And early on, the early test, you talked about sustaining, surviving the run, and they have, and they've come back. And now,
nice
now it's just a one-point game.
Play some defense right here and just go in with a 1-point deficit right here.
Oh, yeah.
Just no fouls, play some tough D. They bring Okinawa back into the game. Oh, nice steal there by Haley. Haley up. Oh, no good.
A little too strong.
Sabrina is fouled, and that's going to be Okinawa's 3rd foul.
Wow.
They brought her in for offense, and, you had to steal for Beverly, and Okinawa picks up her 3rd foul.
I mean, if you're the Peabody coach, can there be a worse disaster than that right there?
Yeah, that one hurt.
Not only do you give the ball up, but maybe your biggest offensive threat, other than pounding the ball inside the Zader, when you put Okinawa in, not only do you give the ball up, then she's going to pick up her 3rd foul with just 6 seconds left to go in the first half. That really hurts.
And he keeps her in the game, and here's Okinawa.
Driving.
Going to go right to the hole, and I guess that's why they kept her in the game.
Yeah.
She goes box to wire, and that stretches the Peabody lead out to 3, 25-22. So at the half, we got Peabody 25-22. But, Dom, the first half, Beverly played very, very tough.
Oh, yeah, they played right with them pretty much the entire time. A lot of back and forth. You talked about surviving the run kind of. Peabody got on a little run there. I think it might have been about 6-0. And then Beverly was able to come back. They got a big 3 from Brooke. And then I believe there was another foul shot, I think.
Yeah, Brooke hit that big 3.
I do remember the Brooke big 3, cut it back to about a 3-point game. They got it down to 1 at some point, and then right before the half there, you hate that. You let Okinawa go coast to coast like that to steal an easy bucket. But the good thing, you did force Okinawa to pick up her 3rd foul. Foul is a big issue in this game right now. On the other side, Sophia, who was working against Zader most of the way, is also in foul trouble of her own with 3. So she had to sit a lot too. That means probably going forward, you're going to see a lot of Tia on Zader as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and and I'm sure Coach Stanchel, if you could have told him before the game, hey, you're going to go into halftime down 3, he'd be happy.
Oh, he'd take that all day.
He'd be very happy, and you're only down 1 with 6 seconds left before Okinawa hit that last layup.
Mm-hmm.
So at the half, it is Peabody 25, Beverly 22. We'll be right back right after this quick break.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
I tried Oxy at a couple of parties. I didn't know it'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Listen. All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize,
unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
Suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just
listen.
Creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary results in human culture. Dreams come from inspiration. Inspiration comes from an idea. and ideas come from creativity. We believe in raising up a new generation of creative minds. And it all starts with you. Help sponsor the award-winning Beverly High School Media Program so the students can have the resources they need to make dreams happen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the second half, with Peabody coming in with a record of 16 wins, 1 loss, with a slight 3-point lead. And like we said, Dom, right before the first half ended, Beverly hanging tough.
Yeah, I mean, they were leading for a large part of this, too, as well. I mean, until about early in the second quarter. They were leading for a while. Some of the good and the bad that I've seen so far, I mean, both offense have come out very slow. It's been a very low-scoring game. Both teams finding themselves in some foul trouble. Sophia working against Zader found herself in the foul trouble. But I think on the other end, the thing to watch is, other than Zader pounding the ball down low, what seems like the biggest dynamic sort of offensive threat for the Tanners is Okinawa. And Okinawa picked up her 3rd foul literally just before the end of the first half. So she's going to have to probably have an extended time on the bench, and that is a good thing for the Panthers.
Yeah, she leads the Tanners with 10 points so far, followed right behind by Rosendahl with 4 and Zader with 4. For the Panthers, leading the way is Sabrina Baudry with 6. She had 6 points in the first quarter, shut out in the second.
Yep.
And then you had Tia Bernard with 5 and Haley with 4.
I was going to say, but on the bad side is right now, this 3-2 zone that you've been calling, it has been a tough nut to crack for the Panthers. And early on, right away, there's Zader.
Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of right there. If Zader gets off in the second half to start hitting those layups she missed in the first half, it could be, unfortunately, a long night for the Panthers unless they get a body on her and get her out of there.
Now, Haley really forced that shot right there. That was not a good look.
Sophia's in there with 3 fouls also.
Someone's going to have to drive. Someone's going to have to attack. With all those bodies down low in that zone, dishing it inside isn't going to do anything. They collapse too quickly. Someone's going to have to go from the outside and drive in. We saw Kylie have a little success, Sabrina too. But the Panthers are going to have to find someone. Someone has got to take it to the hoop. There's Tia on a little transition.
And that's a nice offensive rebound there by Sophia, and she's going to be fouled. And it looked like that foul was on number 12, Christina Rosendahl. It's her 2nd foul. Sabrina going to take the ball out of bounds. Tia at the top of the key, over to Haley on the wing. There's a 3-pointer, no good.
No.
And another rebound by Zader. Here's a long 3 by Karate, and that's off the backboard, no good. Nice rebound there again by Zader.
Yep.
If we were keeping rebounds, I think she's already got a double, probably at least 10 rebounds.
Yeah, probably.
Nice strong move there by Manning.
29-22.
That's their biggest lead of the game right there.
Kylie. No. Oh, Sophia comes up with the board, though.
Yeah, Beverly needs to get hot quickly.
They do.
They're shooting very cold from the outside
and
right now.
I just said it. Dishing it inside is not going to be what's going to break this. Someone has got to drive.
Yeah. You know,
because you saw the minute they dished it in, not only do they all collapse, but you got Zeta right there in front of you. It's just not going to work.
But if you notice now this time, I think the Peabody coach had something to say to their girls at halftime.
Oh.
Because as soon as Beverly gets the ball in the wing, there's someone on them.
Yep.
They are flying all over the court.
Zeta's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be Sophia's 4th foul.
The other solution to this is the Panthers might have to play faster.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to find a way to get some easy buckets, some transition buckets. They might have to pick up the pace.
Over in Peabody, Beverly boys ahead 52-34.
And Zeta drills her first free throw there.
Sydney Anderson replaces Sophia. Zeta's second shot, no good. Nice rebound there by Kylie.
Kylie drives, slows it down, though.
There's a nice three-pointer there by McCarthy. Big hoop there by Kylie McCarthy.
Yeah, much-needed three by the Panthers. This game was looking like it was in danger of getting out of hand a little bit. You talked about surviving the runs, and that's a way to do it right there. You can hit a big three, get this deficit back to 5.
And if I'm Beverly, I'll take that shot all day long. You had Zeta getting the ball at, probably about just inside the free throw line, turnaround jump shot. It's give her that all day.
Oh.
I can't understand why they're not just putting her on the block down low and pounding it down there.
I don't know. That was a good try by Sabrina, good idea, but as she turned around the bodies, the pass went a little awry.
Peabody breaks the press very easily this time, and that looks like that is number 12, Rosengall. She's going to be fouled. Going to score the hoop, and the foul is going to be on number 15 for the Panthers, Kylie McCarthy, her second. Pushes a lead out to 7 again. And the free throw is good. 33-25, 4:55 remaining here in the third. That's a nice move by Sabrina, and that's exactly what you were just saying a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, you can't dish it inside to somebody. Someone's just going to have to take it.
Right.
And that shot has worked a couple of times tonight for Sabrina.
Yeah.
And it's almost like her little trademark shot.
Yeah, she fakes it, she's going to pass it to a wing. The two girls in the wing go out to the shooters. She comes in, she pops right in front of Zeta.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if she keeps doing that. There's a long three-pointer there by Crotty.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dagger three right there to push this lead out to 9.
That's Crotty's first 3 points of the game.
Haley for 3. Drains
right
it.
Back at you.
Big answer from Haley Anderson.
36-30, 4:20 remaining.
Zeta working against Tia, and wow. Boy, I'll take that all day if Tia decides that if Zeta decides that she doesn't want to just take that.
Going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Beverly possession. So Peabody pushed the lead out to 9, and then Haley came down and knocked down a 3. Cuts it to 6, and here's Sabrina again. Sydney looking to drive the middle, and looked like she traveled there.
Might have got away with that. Tia
got fouled there, yes.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she's going to call it on the floor. How are you going to call it on the floor?
How is that on the floor?
I am not sure how that is on the floor. Wow.
Tia, who catches a pass and pretty much just stops and pops and shoots, is gonna say that the foul was not in the act of shooting.
Here's Sabrina. A little high
yeah,
that time.
A little high.
Looks like Coach McKean's going to come in with Okinawa now.
Yep.
4 minutes remaining. That's what he usually does. Sits her out the first 4 minutes of the first quarter and third quarter. Here's Manning.
But there's Zeta right away, up over everybody for the putback.
Second shot opportunities for Peabody, helping them out here.
Yep.
Nice move there by Sid.
couldn't get it to go.
Nice rebound player by
throws
Tia. It is Tia out there apologizing that she threw it off the girl's back. But I'll tell you, that's a great basketball play by Tia.
It is.
You know, I mean, what are you going to do? Just roll the ball on the floor?
No. There's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
That looked like it hurt a little bit.
Tia, if you're watching this, don't ever apologize for that. That's a great basketball play. Wow. And I'm sure your father's going to let you know about that tonight. Because I can see them over there now all chuckling, going, why is she laughing?
Zader, I believe they're going to call that foul on.
Yes, that's only her first
foul.
I
was just about to say that.
Yeah. Here's Tia again. Pass it out to Sid. Sid stops, pops. No good. And rebound Manning. Peabody off to the races again. And they pound it down to Zader again. Zader, every time she takes a shot down there, it's not the best looking shot in the world.
No, it's not.
Very awkward. Very awkward shot for her. That's going to be a foul on Sydney Anderson, her first, and it's going to send to the free throw line number 3, Catherine Manning.
Oh.
Got the shooter's roll there.
Yeah.
And she drains them both, and that's the first double-digit lead of the game. It's Peabody 40, Beverly 30, 3 minutes remaining here in the third.
Said it a couple of times in this quarter, but they need a big bucket again.
Here's
Sydney.
Sid for a long three. No good.
Tries to dish it inside. I think Sydney got in the way of that.
Yeah, it looks like, I believe it's going to be Peabody basketball in the possession this time.
Yeah, it is.
And we're going to have Brooke Bakey replacing Sydney Anderson. Brooke had a nice big three-pointer in that first half. Hopefully she can stay hot right now and knock down a few. Got another referee conversation. I'm not sure what they're talking about. It's definitely Peabody ball on the jump ball.
Maybe it was
shot clock.
Yeah.
Reset that to 26 seconds.
Okay.
Nice inbounds play there to Manning. Manning up and in for two and fouled. That's going to be a foul on number 15 for the Panthers.
Kylie,
I believe that's her third foul also.
Yep.
So the Panthers are starting to get in a little foul trouble here.
Well, when you're undersized and you're playing man, it's going to happen. And they've done a terrific job of trying to slow down. Is this another violation?
Yeah.
That's about the third.
She's stepping on the line.
I think that's the third violation the Tanners have had in the process of their free throw shooting.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. If you step on the line, you step on the line.
I mean, how can you miss it? It's pretty obvious. And we had two step on the line. Zader moved well before the shot almost was even taken. Kylie,
This is Crotty over to Okinawa.
Okinawa
off the backboard.
Three.
No good.
No.
I think her game might be driving to the hole.
Yep.
Well, you have Sabrina wide open in the wing, and Haley just couldn't get her the ball.
Dish it inside, and there's the
there's
collapsing.
The triple team.
Yeah, the collapsing
and
zone.
they're going to call 3 seconds on that. Yeah, again, like you said, they pounded it down to Kylie, and she looked around. She had 3 trees next to her.
It's not going to work.
That ain't going to work.
It's just not going to work tonight. If you want to get a basket down low, it has to come from the outside driving in.
Absolutely. Nice pass there to Okinawa. What a pass there by Zeta.
It was. I thought Okinawa was going to let that go, but she was able to at least corral it. Haley for 3. Needed it, but
no
not
good.
going
It's
to
going to
fall.
be Beverly ball. Peabody with their biggest lead of the game, 44-30, and we're going to have a timeout, Beverly. So, Peabody's come out here in the third quarter and just, turned it up a notch. They went from a 3-point lead up to quickly a 14-point lead. Minute 40 remaining here in the third, and Beverly's cold from the outside, and Zeta's getting hot down low, and
Yeah,
they're starting to knock down their shots.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is Zader's looks now are starting to fall. She might have been about 1 of 10 at one point in that first half.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, the other player that's impressing me for Peabody is number 3, Catherine Manning. She's all over the court. I mean, she had
a very good quarter this quarter.
Yeah, she not flashy out there, but I'll tell you, she gets a lot of rebounds. She runs the floor well. She made a nice couple drives to the hoop. She's got 6 points in this third quarter, 9 for the game. So over in Peabody, the Beverly boys ahead 53-36 in the fourth quarter. So again, they're minutes away from punching their ticket to the tournament this year. Beverly right now down 14 with just under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And they need to go on a little bit of a run right now, the Panthers. They can't afford to fall behind much more because you're playing a very good basketball team.
Yeah. A little bit of desperation time right now. You talked about sustaining the streaks, and I can name about 2 or 3 that Peabody went on that we thought they might pull away, but right now it looks like.
But the thing is about the runs, this doesn't even seem like a big run. But you look up to the scoreboard, and all of a sudden you're down 14.
I mean, because it hasn't been an offensive explosion. It's so hard for the Panthers to get anything going offensively.
There's a nice move there by Okinawa, and she's going to be fouled by Beaudry.
Yeah, this 2-3 zone is killing them. And here's the other reason it doesn't feel like a run. A lot of fouls and a lot of free throw shooting as well for the Panthers. Yep. And that has helped them push this lead up a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Peabody's going to the line there, hitting their free throws. They've only missed 1 this quarter. And here's Okinawa, drains her first. That pushes the lead out to 15. And she bangs them in for both.
Yep.
Up 16 points, 46-30. Beverly in dire need of a hoop here. Sabrina over to Tia.
Haley.
That's Sydney, by the way.
Sydney. I can't. I'm not used to them on the court this much together. I got to look for the knee pads.
That's all. Okinawa over to Manning. Manning, nice strong move, and there's her strong move. And Zeta.
Oh, my. Zeta with 2 people there.
Yeah, what are you going to do? And Okinawa, another rebound, and they're
Okinawa
owning the offensive boards there.
Yeah, they are.
Just nothing you could do there.
It's one of those moments you really just say they miss Alyssa.
Yeah, I mean.
They do.
You know what it is, but. Hey, she's not here. You need to play the game.
You do.
It's what are you going to do? I mean, size kills. You can't teach size.
No.
And Peabody's definitely the bigger team. And it's not just their size; it's their defense. I mean, look at this.
Oh no, their team defense, their discipline on their zone. No one seems ever out of position.
Yeah, I mean, every time any girl in Beverly gets the ball, there's 1 or 2 girls in her shirt in a second. And that's showing right now that Beverly's only got 30 points. And it's credit to Peabody's defense and, obviously Beverly's cold shooting. That was Karate's 4th foul, so she's replaced. Yeah, Sabrina, she left without the basketball, and here comes Okinawa, and she's going to take a strong right at Tia. Nice block there by Tia. But Okinawa gets it right back, and she gets her own bound.
And then Zeta's going to lose it, though.
They're like playing a little ping pong down there, back and forth to each other.
Yeah, Okinawa and Zeta.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Stancil now, I'm just, for the fourth quarter, tell the girls you got nothing to lose. You go out there, give them 1 shot. You got to box them out. As soon as the ball goes out, get a body and get them out of there.
Brooke for 3 off the mark.
Well, Peabody up 18, 48-30, 13 seconds remaining, and they're going to hold for the last shot here. This is Rosengall. She's going to take it strong to the hoop. It's going to be blocked by T, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Peabody ball underneath with 4.8 seconds remaining. Pounding into Zeta. Zeta looks at the clock, comes to the middle, And she just throws up a shot, and it
Oh,
goes.
my goodness.
So everything that wouldn't go in the hoop for her in the first half is starting to fall here in the second half.
That shot right there kind of summed up this quarter, and just the sense that everything that didn't go right for them in the first half went right in that third quarter.
Yeah, and you got to give Peabody credit. I mean, they come in with a record of 16 wins, 1 loss. I was looking at their schedule earlier. They only had 4 games besides the loss that they've won by less than 10 points. 2 of them were against Danvers, 1 was against Saugus. Other than that, they've been blowing teams out.
Mm-hmm.
And right now they're up 30. They had 25 points at half. They got 50, so they scored 25 there in the third quarter. So they're kind of showing us what kind of team they are now.
Yeah.
But don't take anything away from Beverly. I mean, they've been playing well. They're going up against a superior team, unfortunately, and
a ranked team in Massachusetts.
They'd be the number 2 team right now in Division I North. If the seedings came out tomorrow, so I mean, nothing to hang your head. You hung tough for a while. I'm not saying it's over, but being down 20 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can string a little run together here for themselves.
They survived a few of Peabody's runs, but this one in the third quarter seems like it might have been just the last one, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, they outscored the Panthers 25-8 there in the third quarter. And Zeta got off her mark there. She scored 7 points. She's got a total of 11 points so far tonight. And Okinawa, she had another 5 points. She's up to 15 for the night. But that one or two sequences down low that they missed a shot, Zeta got the rebound, missed. Okinawa got the rebound, missed. Zeta got the rebound, and then finally she put it in. So we're going to start the fourth quarter here. Beverly with their starting 5 on the court. Down 20. Here's Tia, and there's Okinawa right in her shirt. Beaudry, nice shot there. That's all right. Off the glass, no good. And Peabody's going to run. Here's Okinawa for 3. That's an air ball.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a jump ball.
I believe it should be Panther basketball.
Panthers just started the fourth quarter with it.
That's right.
Here's Zeta. Oh, that's a nice block there by Tia. Should have been a jump ball there. Definitely should have been a jump ball. But instead they're going to call a foul on number 24, Zeta, and that's going to be her second foul.
I mean, she did throw Sabrina.
She kind of swatted her away like a fly. But Sabrina's a tough girl. She'll take it.
I like to see that. No. I like to Sabrina to drive right here and do that little mid-range, kind of like that.
I like that shot. I mean, it was no good there, but it's a nice little open shot. She's going to take a little bit off it. Nice pass down there to Manning, and it's going to be off Beverly, going to be Peabody basketball. Looks like we're going to have a timeout Peabody. Not sure. Coach doesn't look happy. I don't know if something happened down there or what. But you're up 20 points. Not much not to be happy about, but hopefully, like I said earlier, Beverly can start hitting a couple of these outside shots. Or Sabrina, when she goes to the middle, she can hit a couple of those little jump shots to try to cut into this deficit of 20 points with about 7 minutes remaining here. I believe we're around 7:03 remaining here. As we scan the crowd, a pretty good crowd here for a girls' game on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
So Beverly will come right back at it Tuesday night. They play here against Revere, and that's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I mean, they got some really tough competition still. They got it right there.
Yeah.
I believe Marblehead might be around a 500 team.
Yep.
But Revere is no easy out, and Masconomet is a good team.
Masconomet's like a Peabody.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to win 2 out of their next 4. It looks like they'll probably, have Masco in the first round of the tournament. If they win or lose, they probably have Revere or Bishop Fenwick. They've already lost to Bishop Fenwick once this year.
So that Revere and Marblehead, both kind of must-win games.
Yeah, and we said that a couple games ago. When they were, there's a nice 3-pointer there by Tia Bernard.
Yeah.
We said that, 3 or 4 games ago when they were, 4-7 or 4-6. And we said, 3 out of their next 4 they had to win, and they did win them.
Mm-hmm.
So the tournament hopes are not going to be fully blown. Tonight would have been a nice win, but something, I mean, you be realistic. You look at the schedule, and you're like, all right, this could be a win, this could be a win. Peabody probably be a loss unless we play lights out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still right on track. It looks like Peabody's going to throw the ball away, and it's going to be Beverly basketball. 52-33, 6:17 remaining here in the ball game. Kylie over to Tia again for 3, and that's going to go bang.
You could tell just about the minute that left her hand that was going in.
She's got so much confidence, when she hits a couple shots, and right now it looks like she's got the confidence going, Kanawa.
Oh, what a move by the freshman there. Little sidestep right around Sophia, who was trying to get another charge out of her.
And she comes right back and right in Haley's shirt. Stole the ball away from Haley, and here comes Peabody again. Zeta, nice pass down to Manning, and it's stolen by Bernard. Here's Haley for 3. Comes up short. Might have rushed that shot a little bit. She came up and just fired before Okinawa got in her shirt.
That's a product of...
nice hustle there by Sabrina.
You were talking about her rushing, even though she probably didn't need to. But that's just a product for the way the game has been all night. Almost every time she's tried to take a shot, she expects somebody in her shirt. So when you have time, the inner clock in your head is a little messed up.
Not sure about this. Maybe, hopefully Coach Dancel's not mailing it in yet, but he's taking Tia out of the ball game after she just drained 2 threes. Unless she's hurt or something. Maybe she's, got a little nicked up there. But she's been the Beverly offense here in the fourth quarter with 2 threes. Going to be out of bounds. Peabody basketball. 54-36, 5:20 remaining here in the ball game. Zeta calling for the ball down low. She wants it.
She's going to
But again, she's getting the ball at the free throw line. Oh, that looks like another offensive foul. What?
Are they going to call it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. That was an offensive foul. Her 3rd offensive foul of the night. And that's the 4th on the team. 4th on her tonight.
Yeah.
But 3 of them were offensive fouls.
I know.
I thought for a second there he wasn't going to call it, but that was no doubt an offensive foul.
Oh, no. She plays a little out of control.
Yeah. She's just so quick out there. Look at the defense right there. She's just played on Haley, and Haley couldn't do nothing, Pass into Manning. Manning over to Okinawa, and uh-oh.
Yeah, Okinawa's looking to run.
She stops Bops, and she had Zeta wide open underneath.
Yeah, you let her take that all day in that situation.
Nice strong move there by Sabrina. Looked like she got fouled, and that could be Sophia's 5th foul. Yeah, that's going to be Sophia's 5th foul of the game. She's going to foul out. Unless I'm wrong.
No, you're not. You're not. She's fouled out. Well, that's what going up against Zeta all night will do for you. Get you in foul trouble.
So, yeah, that'll be a 5th foul. Coach Stanchel is going to call the girls over to quick talk here. Sophia fouls out. She was held scoreless tonight, but you know something? She played hard. Very, very hard out there. Had a bunch of rebounds.
She had a tough assignment tonight.
She had a big-time tough assignment, but I'll tell you something. She didn't back down.
No.
Didn't back down at all.
Taking on an experienced senior center who's, got a few inches on her, too.
Nice pass inside to Manning, and Manning couldn't hold on to the ball. Tia is going to have to watch the film tonight. Manning decided to save the ball, and it hit Kylie in the face. And Manning didn't say a word. Part of basketball. Part of basketball. Nice pass down to Beaudry. Beaudry stops, pops, no good, and rebound Manning. There's Tia over to McCarthy just inside the 3.
Oh, Kylie, I thought you guys have an open shot, but you didn't take it. Sydney takes it instead.
Hey, you got that one right.
I know I did.
You got that right. You saw the lefty.
I did.
That's timeout Peabody. So
it doesn't help that they're both single-digit numbers, too.
Yeah. Like I said, one's a lefty, one's a righty. One wears knee pads, one doesn't.
Yeah.
You see them enough, you can tell them apart.
You can.
So we got 3:52 remaining here in the game. Peabody up by 18, 54-36. So far in the fourth quarter, very slow quarter. Tia's hit a couple threes, and then Peabody's only scored 2 hoops here. So Beverly has cut the deficit to 18. But they need to go on a big run right now if they want to try to get back in this game. So Peabody keeps their starting 5 on the court. Okinawa does come out of the ball game. Beverly with 4 of their starters, and Sydney in there for Hemsey, who was fouled out here in the 4th. This is Carney. Nice defense there by Haley, and she's going to get called for a foul there. It's going to be Haley's second foul. And it looks like the Peabody's in the bonus. It's going to shoot 1-on-1 for number 12, Christina Rosengall.
And Brooke Bakey's going to check in the game, replacing Kylie.
Kylie has had a nice game tonight. She's got 5 points, numerous rebounds, played very tough underneath. Again, being, outsized tonight.
Yeah. But, seeing Kylie come on these last couple of games, that's a good sight to see. And it's really a good sight to see because, most of this team is returning, but Sabrina will not be, which does beg the question is who's going to run the offense.
Right. Yep.
And I think right now you would think it'd be Kylie, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would think. But who knows?
I know. You don't know.
You never know what you have coming up for maybe a freshman. I heard there's some really good 8th graders coming up.
Well, that's good.
So you never know. You never know. Take it year to year. Here comes Manning. Nice strong move, and she's going to be fouled there by Sydney, it looks like this time. And it's going to be 2 free throws for Manning. Manning spends quite a bit of time on the floor. I can tell you that. 54-36 Peabody, 3:12 remaining here in the ball game.
She's gotten to the free throw line a bunch of times tonight.
Yes, they have.
I mean, Manning in particular. Other than Zeta. We know Zeta's going to get to the line, but.
It looks like Peabody's going to start going to their bench. This is Brooke Hudis coming in. She's going to replace Zeta. So Beverly Panther boys have punched their ticket to the Division I tournament this year with a 63-50 victory over the Peabody Tanners over in Peabody.
Sydney for 3. Drains it.
Sydney for 3.
And Haley swats that one away.
And we're going to have Amber Chrysopoulos comes into the game for Manning. Looks like running the point now is Georgia Leone.
We've seen her a few times tonight.
Looks like Peabody has gone to their bench with, looks like 5 reserves in there now. Coach Stanchel with still 3 of his starters in there. Again, you're only down 15 with 2:48. You never know. I've seen funny things happen.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that he's gone to his bench as much as he has a little bit. I wouldn't have packed it in quite yet.
Right.
You especially don't if you're Stanchel.
Yeah. Peabody just holding the ball, running the shot clock down. There's Chrysopoulos, no good. Rebound, Tia.
Sabrina flying down on the other end.
There's Sydney again for 3, no good. Rebound, Sabrina, no good.
Tia comes out of the scrum with the ball somehow.
There's an open 3 for Haley.
Nope.
No good. Beverly getting a bunch of the offensive rebound. There's Tia for 3, no good. And finally a rebound by Hodis.
Yeah, it's like all those that they weren't getting all game just happened in one possession.
1:55 remaining here. It's Peabody by 15.
Yeah, Haley steps in front of that ball. That should be a blocking foul, I believe, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to send Haley to the line for a one-on-one.
And now we're going to get, oh, actually, we have a starter chick back into the game, though, Kylie.
Looks like Okinawa came back into the game also.
Shyla Baker has checked in 2.
Haley drains the first. Second one's good. Cuts the lead down to 13. And maybe Coach McKean looked up the scoreboard and said, wait, we're only up 13 here. Let's get Okinawa back into this ball game. And here's Okinawa now. She's looking down low, and she tries to pound it down low, and Chrysopoulos is going to be fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. She misses the first. She hits the second. Her first points of the game. That pushes the lead back up to 14. Here's Tia for a long 3. Off the back rim, and here comes Okinawa.
Wow.
Wow, is that a quick move. Up and in for 2 for Okinawa.
I thought for sure Tia was going to get that ball back.
Yeah, Okinawa.
I'll tell you, she's explosive.
Very quick. Very, very quick. We're going to have a double dribble there on McCarthy there. So we got 1 minute remaining here in the ball game. Here's Okinawa. Stops, pops, no good. And it's going to be a rebound Beverly, and it's going to be a jump ball. Nice quick ball movement there by the Tanners. Chrysopoulos up, no good. Rebound, Bernard.
Haley thought about it, working against Okinawa.
She drives to the hoop, no good. And no, Peabody can't hold for the last shot. We got about 35 seconds remaining, so Peabody's going to improve their record to 17 wins, 1 loss. The Panthers are going to fall to 500 at 8-8.
Yep.
With a couple of big games next week coming up for the Panthers. Nice block there by Bernard, and they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Beverly ball. So 13 seconds remaining, 57-41 Peabody. Here's Tia for a long three.
Nope.
No good, and that should do it. I'm
Yeah.
sure Peabody's just going to run the clock out.
They will. They're going to run that out.
So the final score here at Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse in Beverly, it's the 16-1, now 17-1. Peabody Tanners 57, and the Panthers 41. So, Dom, the first half, Beverly held tough.
They did.
They were back and forth. Both teams were pretty cold. And then Peabody went on a big run in that third quarter where they scored 25 points in the third quarter to stretch the lead way out to 18 points.
I mean, let's be honest. You talked about sustaining some of the streaks. We kind of felt like it might be coming at some point. They did a good job, as you said, in that first half. But this is a really talented basketball team. This is a really good team coming in, ranked in the Boston Globe. So no huge surprises tonight.
Right.
And it was nice that they were able to play with them in that first half.
Right. And you can tell Peabody's they're senior-oriented, except for Okinawa, who's the freshman.
Yeah.
And they're big. They got some quick guards. They're going to make some noise in that Division I, tournament.
I mean, when you're so good that you're the number 2 seed,
quickly just going down the scoring, Okinawa, the freshman, who didn't start, like we said, she ended up scoring 20 points. Zeta had 13, and then you had Manning right behind her with 9, and Rosengall was 7. For the Panthers, they were led by Tia Bernard with 11, Haley Anderson with 9, Sabrina Beaudry with 8, Kylie McCarthy 5, Sydney Anderson 5, and Brooke Bakey 3. So like we said earlier also, Beverly's got some big games coming up next week, starting Tuesday night right here against Revere, where Revere is 9-6 coming in, and I'm going to say it's going to be a must-win game.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely. And listen, there's no reason to panic. We talked about the first 2 games about why they were must-win. I mean, if we want to think every game can be close and all that, but, I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves, aren't we kind of exactly where we thought we would be?
4 or 5 games ago, we were saying win, maybe loss.
Yeah.
So
there's a reason, like we said, those first 2 are must-wins, and they did do it. So they're still in very good position to handle their business and make the tournament.
And when they started out 1-5 to start the year, did you ever think they'd be 8-8?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. Not at all.
So they've been playing very well. They just, shot cold tonight. It's going to happen.
Yep.
But now Tuesday night, they just got to come back, a couple good practices, and come out firing Tuesday night. Just put this game behind you and say, hey, we need 2 out of the next 4 to make the tournament. So the final score here at Henry Cabot Lodge Fieldhouse is Peabody Tanners 57, Beverly Panthers 41. My name is Mike Anderson alongside Dominic Lorenzano. We will see you Tuesday night right here against Revere.